So let's just say you entered a drawing. It was a one-day drawing. At the beginning of the day, you get your ticket, and at the end of the day, you find out if you're the winner. The contest was for $1 million. So you show up bright and early, you go to the ticket counter, they give you your ticket, and at the end of the day, they call out the winning number. Come to find out, you have the winning ticket. I mean, hey, I don't know about you, but I'll be like, hey, I could do a lot with $1 million. So you go up, you show up to the front counter, you go to the ticket counter, they're like, hey, here's your $1 million check, here's an envelope, it got instructions, and you take that home with you. So as you drive home, you're thinking about all the different ways you can get the money, but before you get the money, you gotta read what's in this envelope. So you get home, you open that envelope up, and inside the envelope, it gives you two choices. It said choice number one, you get to do whatever you want to do with the money. The money is yours. You can make whatever decisions you want. It is your money. And then choice number two, you can give it back, and that's simply just that. Give it back. I mean, I don't know about you, but if I just won a raffle ticket and I got $1 million and they had two choices, and that choice is to give it back, give it back for what? I'm going to use the money. But you know what? God does us the same way. Just like that $1 million, that $1 million could be switched out with our bodies. God created us. He created us with this body, the body that we live in. And as the creator, he gives us the opportunity. He said, I created you, but you have free will to do whatever you want. Make any decision that you want to make while you're in this body. Or you can do what I created you to do, which was to give me back your body. Because your body is not your own. It's his. He had a purpose for you. He had a calling. He had a destiny for you. But you can't operate in that destiny. You can't operate in the victory that he has for you. You can't receive the desires, the true desires of your heart until you give it back to him. So whether it's our bodies, whether it's our mind, whether it's our emotions, our feelings, anything, our house, our cars, our everything, our money, our jobs, our career, our visions, our dreams, everything must be surrendered and given back to him in order for him to show you the wisdom in how to apply and to carry out the vision and the purposes for your life. You have to lose your life in order to find it. Because if you try to keep your life, you'll end up losing it. It's kind of weird, huh? You know, that's just how it works, though. We can't we can't hold on to the stuff that God wants us to let go of. And that's hard. It's not easy. I mean, throughout my whole life, I've been holding on to stuff. I've been hoping because, like, God, I really want this. I really want this. He's like, let it go. Now, doesn't mean that, just because we let it go doesn't mean he won't allow us to use it. For example, in this story, you can give back the $1 million, but then what if they were saying, okay, you give me back the $1 million, then that means, oh, if I could trust you with that $1 million and you can give that back to me, how about, because you're giving it back to me, I'll give you $5 million. And then I will, and it just establishes this trust in him because we're willing to let it go. God's able to even use that ability to let go to make us go even further in our purpose. Further. It's like surrendering our minds to Christ. Sure, I can think whatever it is I want to do. I can go make a name for myself and do all these great things. But if I'm able to surrender my pride, it says the lust of the eyes, the pride of life, and the lust of the flesh. Those are the three things that come at us that are causing us to want to chase after what the world has. Now I have a choice. I can choose to live after those three things according to this world, or I can surrender my mind to Christ. But if I surrender my mind to Christ, he could show me how to utilize this mind to its fullest potential versus looking to this world. Because if we look to this world, we will continue to fail and fail. And we will never be fully satisfied. God truly loves us. He truly loves you. He truly has something in store for you, but will you trust him? Will you let it go? Will you let the relationships go? Will you let the money go? Will you let the career go? Will you let everything go? Will you let the dreams go and the desires go? Because God knows what you really need. Each and every day, God challenges me. It's like, am I so focused on chasing what I want? Or will I just have a heart of humility and surrender everything to him? It's difficult. It's not easy. My whole life, God has just been challenging me in this area. You're no different. Will you surrender everything to him? Will you give it back to God? Speak life, love others, have faith, love Jesus, and keep your faith up.